Here we have for sale our 2018 on a 68 plate Ford Transit Custom 300. This has got the 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This has got the 2-litre EcoBlue diesel Euro 6 engine, producing 170 brake horsepower, and that is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is the L2H2, or long wheelbase high roof limited panel van, finished in the fantastic metallic magnetic grey. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Transit Custom Limited of this age, and we'll also talk you through in detail the condition of this particular example and look at things like the ownership and service history, seeing as it is currently available for sale at the time of recording. Starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is of course spec'd with rear barn doors. You're going to only get a high roof spec'd with rear barn doors. Barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. You get a number of elements which come colour-coded on a Transit Custom Limited. That includes the door handles all round, the trims above here, like on the above the rear number plate, and also down the sides, and also the bumpers and the wing mirrors as well. You also get, on the Limited, you get parking sensors all around, so you can see we've got nice rear parking sensors there integrated into that rear bumper. And having a look at the condition here, I must say, all in all, looking very, very straight and clean. But I have noticed a couple of minor little dents. There's a tiny one just here, don't know if you can see that on the camera. So I have noticed that just high up there. Otherwise, looking very, very nice. A couple of extras then to talk about. We've got the lovely Locks for Vans deadlock here on the rear door for some extra security, and we can also see that this one has got a reversing camera as well. If we open up the rear barn doors, we can start to have a look inside the back of the van. When you open up the rear door, you've got this yellow arm. Give that a pull. That allows you to open the door fully to its 180-degree position, and you can do exactly the same with the other door as well. Just slightly shut it, and that clips into place there, and that, as I say, allows you full access into the back. This is where we can see now that the van has been ply lined. We've got brand new ply lining in the back of this vehicle, and the Limited comes with this very nice hard-wearing plastic floor as well. You've also got plenty of tie-down points around the base of the vehicle there, of course, for tying down your cargo, and we've got the lovely factory-fitted bulkhead with the load-through hatch as well. To give you an idea on height in here, I am 6 foot tall, and in the highest parts, so in between these braces just here, I can literally just about stand up in there without having to bend down at all. We've got some extra storage here, and you can see a maximum of 20 kilos above the cab as well. So it's a bit of added bonus just there. Full protection on the side loading door, and as I say, our guy does a fantastic job with the ply lining in there. But I guess the thing to look at is these painted, unprotected areas, and you can just see how clean and tidy this van is. If we shut the rear barn doors, then we can continue to go around the rest of the vehicle, having a look here down the passenger side, having a look for any sort of marks or dents or anything like that. And I must say, looking very straight and clean. Maybe the slight ripple just here on the side loading door, but otherwise there's not much to fault it on, if I'm being honest. Transit Custom Limited comes as standard with these very nice 16-inch alloy wheels, and you can also see here that we've got the Locks for Vans deadlock on the side loading door as well. If we open up the side loading door, then we can have a look at the load space from this angle, so really good access from here, and also, as I say, good look at that factory bulkhead. Got the lift up hatch just there, so you've got available storage then underneath for longer load lengths underneath the passenger seats. If we open up the passenger door, we can start to have a look inside the cab. So the passenger door card there, looking very clean and tidy. Same with the passenger step, and if I move this mat out of the way, you can just see how nice the floor is under there as well. I've also got in here to show you the service book. So this van has got a lovely service history with it. So we've got a total of 3 previous services. You can see there, first one done with a Ford garage. After that then we've got an independent, so 24, 50,000, 70,000, and then upon arrival with ourselves, we have put it right through our workshop as well. So it's always nice to see that stamped in the service book, keeping that nicely up to date. Always good to see that. Looking at the seats in here, I must say these passenger seats are looking in very, very good order. possibly a slight bit of wear just here. I'm not sure, but say nothing major there. You can actually lift these seats up, flip them forward to give you a bit of extra access then to that load space underneath. And again, as I always mention, just look how clean and tidy this is under here. You really do go the extra mile when it comes to these preparation on these vans. Fold down work tray in the middle, bit of storage space for some paperwork if you need to, and a couple of cup holders just there. I'll talk you through more of the spec when we get round to the driver's side. If we shut the doors then, moving around to the front of the vehicle, as I mentioned, we've got the colour-coded wing mirrors. We've also got the colour-coded front bumper. You also get front fog lights and front parking sensors as well. And on being the Limited, you do get the uprated headlights where you get the lovely LED daytime running light around the outside like this as well. In terms of condition here at the front, there are some stone chips that I can see here to the bonnet, and also the front bumper just down here. There are some stone chips, which is worth making a note of, but I guess that is to be expected with a vehicle of this age and mileage. But all in all, looking very tidy indeed. Another bit to sort of look out for on these is this part here above the windscreen, but on this van it's all looking in really good order. If we look then down finally on the outside of the vehicle, down the driver's side here, just looking again in those reflections where we've got them available, looking very nice. I can see there's a tiny little stone chip here on the wing mirror which has been touched in, but all in all looking very, very tidy. All the plastic trims here down the side, very nice, and the wheels are in really good condition. This one as well has got the upgraded driver's door lock for, again, just extra security as well. If we open up the driver's door, we can start to have a look inside here. The spec that you get as a driver, because this is where the Limited really comes into its own, is the spec that you get as a driver. So looking at the driver's seat, no excessive wear there to the driver's seat. We've also got the driver's armrest, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. You've also got height adjustability on the driver's seat, and this is what they call thigh adjustability here, so where you can control the height of the seat here at the front. This is where your toolkit is located, in this door just here. I say what really strikes me with this van is just how clean and tidy this is inside. Looking on top of the driver's door then, we have electric windows, electric folding mirrors, and that is how those are operated there, just by pulling that dial back towards you. On the right hand side here then, we can see we've got auto activated lights. You've also got auto activated wipers, 2 full remote keys with the vehicle, and we do have a number of spares for the deadlocks as well, which is very, very nice. There is a beacon actually on the back of this van. That is the button there to operate that. You can't really see it because, as I say, it's quite high up, but I say that is there on the back. We've also got, of course, as always on the Limited, the leather multifunctioning steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got your cruise control, and on the right hand side you've got your onboard computer controls here as well. If we have a look at the mileage, 84,811 miles, and you can see it's all idling correctly, it's all up to temperature, and there's no warning lights there on the dashboard. Up on top of the dashboard then, a USB point and a 12-volt socket, and plenty of storage up here. And then looking towards the middle, we've got the 6-speed manual gearbox, as I mentioned, to go along with that 170 brake horsepower engine. I think I mentioned that at the start of the video, quite unusual on these to get a 170. In the middle then, we've got heated windscreen, heated front seats, heated wing mirrors, and also air conditioning. And then one of the big selling points in the new Shape Custom is the Sync 3 screen like this. And the reason I've got my phone plugged in here is that you have got Apple CarPlay, so you can use things like your Apple Maps. You can also listen to your music on Apple Music or via Spotify, etc., or you can even navigate by Google Maps or Waze if you want to as well. If we go back onto the Ford system then, we've gone to audio, you can see that you have got DAB radio on here, and if I put the vehicle into reverse, this is where that reversing camera is located. So very, very nice spec indeed. So just to summarise, 2018 on a 68 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 300 model, so 3-ton gross vehicle weight, 2-litre EcoBlue diesel, Euro 6 engine producing 170 brake horsepower, and that's accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox, long wheelbase, high roof, limited panel van, finished in the fantastic magnetic grey. Lovely service history, as we've noted. It's one owner from new. This vehicle, very hard to come by, and say, especially in the 170 model like this. If you'd like to inquire or see the full advert of this vehicle if you haven't already, please head over to our website, bridgeendvans.co.uk. This is where you'll find the full description, the photography of this vehicle. We will, of course, welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign. We can take cars or vans in part exchange. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide, and of course we can arrange finance at very competitive rates. Thank you very much for watching.